Alright, welcome to a brand new episode of the Quazemoto Show. I am your host, Quaz. Riding shotgun is my boy, D. D, what's up?
What's up, Q?
Chilling, man. Always chilling. Sitting in traffic, chilling. That's me.
Oh, man, you're in that 66 traffic?
Yeah.
Fairfax?
66, man. West.
Man, just shoot yourself. Now.
Might as well, man. That's what I feel like doing, you know? Yeah.
Wow.
I hate traffic. You know?
Yeah, that's tough, man. That 66 is tough.
Traffic literally makes my eyes bleed every day.
Man, that's, you're past, Dallas?
Oh, yeah, man. Way past Dallas.
I'm sorry, I don't want to tell the whole world where you live.
I live out in the boondocks. Everybody knows that. I live out in the sticks.
Yeah, you really do. I mean, I'm like, are you, near the Confederate flag?
Man, there's a lot of vehicles that roll with the stars and bars around my area. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time I ask D to come out there, he's like, "Man, I don't got a day to travel." I don't got a day to travel and come see you. I'm like, dude, I'm not that far away. It's like 40 minutes west of DC without traffic.
Okay, without traffic.
Without traffic. With traffic, you might be there a day.
You're almost an hour away from DC.
Almost an hour away, yep.
That's not good.
It's fine by me. All my business is where I'm at. You know?
Yeah, I
mean, how often? I mean, I can count on one hand how often I've been to DC in the last 6 months. Big fat zero.
Right.
Well, maybe once. We had some, like every time I have company or visitors from out of town, let's go to DC. I'll show you DC. There's the monument. There's where Obama lives. You know, there's where all the criminals make laws on Capitol Hill. You know, I show them around. That's the only time I go to DC.
You're just, you know what? The way I look at it, man, you're just as bad as the Redskins doing their training in Virginia.
Oh yeah, man. Like think about their commute. You know, they train out in Ashburn, Virginia, but then they play their games at FedEx Field, which is like I want to say, no, not Laurel, Maryland. That's near Baltimore. But like they're out in like somewhere in Maryland to play their home games. You know. For all those people that think Redskins play their games in Washington, D.C., they haven't done that since the 90s. You know? They play FedEx Field, which is in Maryland somewhere.
It's in Largo.
Largo, Maryland. And I don't care if I upset people in Largo, Maryland, but that place is a dump. You know?
Yeah, it's not. Well, you know, it's made a lot of improvements near the stadium. But it's in walking distance.
Man, going to a FedEx game is simply hell. Trying to go to a Redskins game, leaving, paying, the fan experience, a bunch of drunk people throwing beer on you all through the game. There's no fun.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, the NFL experience is better at home on your couch on your high-def TV than going to a game. That's my opinion.
Well, you know, the Redskins are a dysfunctional, racist, whatever negative word you could pick.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, they're definitely atrocious, you know. They barely beat the Browns. Let's put it that way. You know, aside from the management, they barely beat the Browns on Sunday.
I don't know how they beat the Giants.
Turnovers, man. Their defense got turnovers in both Giants and Browns game. They got key turnovers.
Well, when I saw Eli last night, that answered all my questions. I said, wait a minute. That's how the Redskins beat them.
Eli.
Yeah.
Man, you know, they say Eli Manning, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. That dude got so lucky in those Super Bowls. You know, the helmet catch, that third down conversion in the second game. If those two plays didn't happen, Tom Brady would be 6-time Super Bowl champion. That's the way I see it.
Well, if you give me 5 Super Bowl rings, and all of them were by luck, I'll take it.
Yeah, can't argue that. I'm not going to argue that. So, yeah, I don't care if I win a Super Bowl ring by luck. I'll take it. And that's probably what Eli says every day. I'll take it. 2-time champ.
Yeah,
that's gonna go on my gravestone. 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So the argument goes, you know, Peyton, he's won 2 Super Bowls now. Who's better? Which is a better Manning? Peyton or Eli?
Well,
here's how I see it. In terms of strictly numbers, Peyton. You know, yards, touchdowns, games played, all that stuff. But in terms of when it mattered, Eli. You know, because Peyton had a lot more opportunity to go to Super Bowls and win Super Bowls. Remember, he lost one to the Saints.
Yeah.
And he came up short a lot of times. Eli, he made the most of every opportunity.
Well, you know, Peyton was 2-1.
2-1 in Super Bowls, yep.
So I kind of look at him as like, whoa.
And he's got the records. He's got a bunch of records.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got great regular season records. His rivalry with the Patriots went for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I think like him and Tom Brady, they played each other like 19 times throughout their career. It seemed like they played every year. You know, if it wasn't the regular season, they were playing in championship games, in the AFC championship games. You know, those were some great games. Oh, I used to love watching those Colts-Patriots games, you know.
Oh, man, yes, I did.
Those were classics. You know?
I would watch sport, fall.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for the Manning face, for the Peyton face, when he threw that critical interception, and he just like squeezed his lips together, threw his hands up in the air, shaking his head. I don't know what happened. Rodney Harrison, he intercepted me. I don't know.
Yeah. But I like, Eli's got a good command in the huddle now. I mean, guys used to laugh at him at first in the first game, but now I think he's taking command.
Nah, dude. You saw him in the Redskins game. Critical points in the game. What does he do? He throws picks, and then he has the Manning face. You know?
Yeah, but look.
If you're the leader of that team, if you're the quarterback of that team, you got to lead that team down on a winning drive. You can't throw it. He just threw that one away. You know? If you saw that fourth quarter pick.
Listen. Eli was the only one on the Giants team that had the balls, and I mean the nuts, to say something to Beckett.
Yeah, it is what it is, you know. But you just can't. I mean, if you're a 2-time Super Bowl champ, you can't be throwing away games like that.
No, you can't.
You know, you got to be winning those games. And the Redskins game was winnable. Last night was winnable. But, you know, Eli threw stink bombs. Yeah, cleared the whole room out.
Yeah.
But, yo, I know we're a week late, but we gotta talk about it. Oh shit. We had a debate, presidential style. Last, what was it? Monday. It was a Monday night. It went up against Monday Night Football. I remember because I was watching the debate on TV and I was watching the game on my phone. You watched the debate?
Oh, did I?
Alright.
I watched the debacle.
The debacle. Let's call it that. The presidential debacle. That sounds better. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Donald just kind of, he lowered the bar.
Yeah. Dude, he's an idiot. He's an idiot, isn't he? He has to be an idiot.
Well, I think you're giving him a compliment. Let's think. Let me think of something a little worse than that. He's
horse-toothed jackass.
I can't think of a name.
He's a prima donna. He's an ego. He's not an egomaniac. He's a megalomaniac.
I think he's dementia. I think something's wrong with him. ADT, something's up with him.
He's got diarrhea of the mouth. He can't help but throw in his little snipey remarks that get his ass in trouble. Who goes on a presidential national TV debate and admits not to paying federal taxes? Because it's a smart move, according to Trump. Who does that?
Well, yeah.
You know? Who goes on national TV and pretty much admit he's a racist because he got Obama to show his birth certificate to show he's an American citizen and not foreign-born citizen? You know?
Well, you pretty much you told me you was a racist when you didn't denounce Duke.
Yeah, he took the endorsement. You know? Hey, David Duke, former Ku Klux Klan leader, you're gonna endorse me? Great, come on board.
Right.
What does that show us, man? To Muslims, to blacks, and to everyone else. This motherfucker here, he hates us.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, he's I think, you know, Donald he's on his last leg now. It's almost over. His pain will be over 30-something days.
The pain.
Because he's causing me enough of a pain.
Dude, didn't you tell me, and this was probably maybe offline, that Trump almost called it quits in August? Was that you that told me that Trump almost dropped out the race in August because he just wanted to prove a point?
That would have been wishful thinking, but no, not me.
Someone told me that. Must have been an email or someone was hollering in my ear about that. But they were saying Trump ran in the race not just to make money for the Trump brand, but to prove a point that he can run for president. You know, that it's that easy to do. You know, he got
that. I would have never thought that Trump was so uneducated. I'm very surprised.
Oh, man. Well, the only reason he's running for president is because he owes a lot of people money. Specifically the Russians, right? He had a lot of bad deals go down with the Russians and other people. And he's like, look, let me get the presidency and you're going to help me, Putin. You know how Putin's going to help him? He's going to get his Russian hackers to rig the vote. That's the only way I see Trump winning, right? And if Trump wins, he's going to use the American tax dollar to get out of his own personal debt. And that's scandalous. But that's what's going to happen if he gets in the White House.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really, I just don't understand his miseducation. I mean, you can throw some stuff at him, especially some And the guys in the other party, I forgot what you call them.
The what?
What's the other party's name?
Democrats?
No, the other party.
Tea Party?
Yeah, that one that, the people are running.
Oh, the independents, Jill Stein for the Green Party.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's scary, man, because you ask them questions about foreign policy. Dude, it's like all of a sudden they started sucking their thumb.
Man.
That's scary, man.
Dude.
They didn't even know what was going on in Syria.
Picture this. Trump's president a year from now, and he has to go to the Middle East for a conference, right? You got Saudi Arabia, Mossad from Syria, Egypt, Iraq, all these heads of state that got experience in the political field, on the international political field. Let's throw Putin in there, and then you got this knucklehead Trump sitting in there trying to make policy with these people. They will eat him alive, chew him up, spit him out. And Trump's like, okay, I'll go for that. Where do I sign? The taxpayers are paying for it anyway. Where do I sign?
Yeah. We have to be very careful. We have to be very, very careful because, this country is so divided. You got the racists, you got the reds, people in the red coats, and you got the people in the blue coats.
Right.
And we got this guy that wants to be president. And he's totally in the red.
Right.
And he's complimenting Russia's president.
Right, because there's a reason. Dude, because Trump owes a ton of money to Russia. That's why he's being so nice to Putin. Putin is like, I will help you win election, then you give me my money. Trump's like, okay, get me elected. I'll just get the taxpayer dollars to pay off my debt to you. Okay, deal.
Well, first of all, we got a problem. Because if that's the case, Putin's going to take advantage of him.
Oh yeah, he's going to use him like a bitch. Like a $2 whore.
Then, he's going to extend the little games that they've been playing lately.
Some about the war games, like the friendly flyovers.
Yeah.
Dude, if Trump gets elected, what's to stop Putin from taking over the world? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Trump's going to be his bitch. Ooh, damn, there's a yellow Lambo convertible. Nice. On the street.
Well, Russia, they already want Syria. They're trying to take over Syria.
Yeah. It's a pawn on the chessboard. Just like you and I used to play chess, all these little countries, they're just pawns for Russia, for China, for America.
Well, they told the United Nations, please do not bomb Syria. Do not bomb Libya. Do not bomb them. And Russia said, okay, we won't. The next day, they're slamming the bombs again.
Yeah. And dude, it's so fucked up in Syria. Russia doesn't know who the enemy is or cares. America doesn't know who the enemy is. So like, we're bombing the wrong people half the time. Right? You hear these reports all the time. The U.S. bombed a section that belongs to the Mossad regime who we're supporting versus ISIS. Right?
Well, I think right now, Rashad is in trouble.
Rashad? Who's Rashad? Ahmad Rashad?
I mean, not Rashad. Rashid? What's his name? The president over there?
Mossad.
Yeah, said?
You said Rashad. You were thinking of Mod Rashad from NBA Jam.
No relation. Okay, no relation. All right. Let's.
Or Felicia Rashad, Ahmad Rashad's wife, Bill Cosby's fake wife.
Okay.
You know, she still supports Bill Cosby, like saying he ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, well, Rashad.
Mossad. Try M. Mossad.
Well, Mossad is in big trouble right now.
Oh yeah. He's a puppet right now. He's just being dangled from the string.
Breaking news. They are saying, you know, they're going to assassinate him.
Yeah. You know the
CIA.
The jackals.
They're going to assassinate him.
That's usually how it works. The assassins for CIA, they're usually called the jackals. They go in and do they try and do a coup d'etat, you know, try and get the government to overthrow the president or dictator. If that doesn't work, they do an assassination plot. If that doesn't work, then the U.S. just sends in the full-blown military to overthrow the government. And this is a government that we're trying to keep and maintain stable, but they don't want that. U.S. doesn't want that. They want to overthrow Mossad so they can install a puppet government like they do with all the countries they conquer. You know.
But they're scared. They're scared, man. They can't just do it because they don't know who's gonna benefit.
Right. Because they know if they overthrow Mossad right now, then it's the wild, wild fucking West in Syria. Russia's gonna come in. ISIS is going to blow up and take over on the dethroned government, and then U.S. will have no choice but to send U.S. troops. So, Obama, for all that he is smart. He's like, look motherfuckers, I got 4 months left. Then y'all deal with this shit. You know, he's gonna let Hillary deal with it, you know. And if you think Hillary fucked up with Benghazi, wait till she has to deal with the whole fucking country of Syria. It's not gonna be pretty, D.
Well, what was the Greek this morning talking about? What was that all about?
Well, I didn't hear you. You broke up.
What was the Greek? Who was the Greek this morning from overseas? He had like some information or something he wanted to share.
Who? Trump?
No, this guy was is an international guy.
Oh, you talking about WikiLeaks? Julian Assange?
Well, is he the guy who had information?
I don't know if I know what you're talking about. I haven't read today's blurbs.
He came on this morning. He came down about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh damn! I was sleeping at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, European time it was 7 o'clock in the morning maybe.
Right.
But yeah, you check that out. All the viewers, check that out.
I have to look it up. This is news to me. If I can guess correctly, I'm thinking Julian Assange from WikiLeaks. He's the one that does all the hacking and gets information.
That's the one.
Yeah. I read real briefly that he does have some information that he's going to be putting out there for the world to see. Some very, very damaging information.
Well, he got cold feet last night.
Yeah, because dude, he's facing death threats from all sides, from U.S., from Middle East, from Russia, from China, if he puts out this information.
He claims that someone, a little rumor says that he claimed that Hillary was gonna kill him.
I wouldn't be surprised, if like Hillary was emailing on her private server and she emailed a message to Huma Abedin saying, "Get this motherfucker, kill him now."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh shit, that's on my private server."
Yeah, he claimed that it was going to be a drone attack.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. Dude, literally, this motherfucker Assange, he cannot stay in one place for more than 24 hours. That's the type of world he lives in. Because if he is discovered, people are going to come and kill him. We're talking about jackals from the CIA. We're talking about former KGB guys from Russia. We're talking about drones flying overhead that are looking for him. But what he releases is for the better part of the world, because it exposes these motherfuckers for who they really are and the games they play behind curtains. You know? Let's not get it twisted. All these motherfuckers are corrupt. You know? They're all corrupt. And they will do things to gain their goals by any means necessary. If that means I have to kill a couple of motherfuckers, I'll do that. That's the type of dirty shit these people do.
But he's a dead man walking, man.
Yeah.
Dead man walking.
Dude, don't be surprised. You read one morning, Julian Assange found dead. You know, bomb blast, drone, you know, misfire drone, or you know, he sipped some tea and boom, he clumped over. You know.
And they will kill everybody in that room. They don't care just to get him.
Oh yeah, man. That's why, like, Julian Assange rolls up in your Uber, you'd be like, motherfucker, get out. You too hot, motherfucker, get out. I can't be seen with you. Yeah. That's the type of shit he deals with, man. But you have to, I have to.
I could not believe that Terry Crews was forced to endorse Donald Trump.
He didn't really come out. Did he really come out and say, I fully endorse Donald Trump? Because he didn't do that at the convention.
He said it under his breath, but he put out the statement.
Was this in a release statement he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because he's got a lot to lose from the Republican Party if he doesn't. You know, because the Republican Party is pressuring him. They're like, look, if you want to have any real chance of holding any type of political office, be a governor or president in the future, you're going to endorse this motherfucker, because we need to get him in office. You know? It's dirty games these people play. They kind of say, hey, you don't endorse Trump, we're going to kill you. We will just kill you if you don't endorse him.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man. Dirty shit, dude.
Yeah, that's dirty. It's dirty. It's dirtier than what I thought it was. This is a lie. But I think Bill Clinton pissed me off yesterday.
What did he do?
And what did he say is what happened.
Alright, I thought he might have dropped his pants because he got horny again.
Well, he trashed Obamacare.
Why would he do that?
I just don't get it.
Because Obamacare is pretty much based off of Hillary's healthcare reform that she was pushing for in the 90s.
I know. I just don't get it.
Yeah. Why would he do that?
It's really not even Obamacare. It's Hillary care.
Yeah, it's Hillary care. Because, like, I would say maybe 60 to 75% of Obamacare is based off of Hillary care.
Yes, it is.
You know? So,
yes, it is.
So what was the reasoning behind Billy Boy trashing it? Because
he was at a rally yesterday.
Do you know what he said?
Campaigning for his wife, and he just stuck his big fat mouth.
Do you know what he said exactly?
Well, there's still a lot of discussion. Now listen to this. There's been a lot of discussion with the criticism, and believe me, I'm critical of Hillary also. I'm very critical also.
Yeah.
She doesn't get a pass with me. But people always bring up the Criminal Act of 1994. But you gotta forget who wrote the damn thing.
That was go ahead.
They forget who the author is.
And who signed off on it?
Well, we know who signed up on it, Hillary and, Bernie and, all the guys.
Right.
They ganged up on the brothers,
Yeah.
But you forgot who wrote it.
Yeah. I know who wrote it. Yeah, man. But see, like, all these politicians, they are betting. People don't remember that shit. They are betting on it. Because look, Trump is betting that dumb people will vote for him. And he's right. You know? Bill's doing the same thing. You know? He's trashing Obamacare, betting on the fact that people have short-term memory and they don't know that Obamacare is basically Hillary care.
Right. And
Politicians, I'm sorry to say, D, politicians think the American people are stupid. And you know what? Oftentimes they're right.
Well, that's where the Trump supporters come into play.
Yeah. It's
but
sad.
You got some Republicans. You got some Republicans that they're not going to jump on the bandwagon. They're not going to jump on the bandwagon.
I can tell you at least 3 Republicans who are not voting for Trump, and they are very prominent. Jewish.
I can tell you 4.
I got George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr., and Jeb Bush. They all publicly came out and say, I'm voting for Hillary.
Ah, you forgot his mother.
Oh, Mother Barbara Bush. Yeah.
She's the biggest. She's the one that speaks out about it. Not the brothers. Not George. She's the one that's in the front line saying, "I will not vote for Donald Trump."
Now, what does that say? One of the most powerful families in the world is coming out against Trump and saying, "I'm voting for Hillary."
Do you ever? Hey, man, isn't it wild, man, that Barbara Bush, I mean, she looks the same as she looked 20 years ago.
Dude, honestly, I thought she'd be dead by now. Dude, fucking 30 years ago she had gray hair and looked like a grandma. You know?
Yeah.
When I first started paying attention to George Bush and Barbara Bush, I saw pictures of Barbara Bush. I'm like, God damn, that's Barbara Bush? She's an old motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she still looks the same today. I mean, she looked fucking 80 fucking years old in the 80s. And now she has to be 120 something, right?
Well, I think she was in her 60s or 70s when they went into office.
I'd be goddamn, man.
And now she's got to be about her 80s.
Yeah, man. And George Bush has to sleep with that every night.
Listen. Hey, man, she's doing something right.
She's doing something right.
Because, you know, George Senior's kind of sick. You know, he's been ill and
hey.
You know.
Hey, you think George Senior ever crept around on Barbara?
Oh, of course. Well,
he had to, right? I mean, come on, you're a name.
Man, he doesn't seem
Look,
kind of guy.
Look, even before he was vice president, he was director of the CIA. That's money and power.
Yeah.
What do you get for free with money and power? Free pussy. You get free pussy. He had to be tapping some strange.
Yeah, exactly right. He was director of CIA during the Kennedy administration.
Oh no, he was just an operator then. He became director after Kennedy. A lot of people said Bush, being from Texas, he had a big hand on what happened November 22nd, 1963. The assassination of JFK. A lot of people said Bush had a big hand in that. He was an operator back then, and they said because of his duties and operations, you know, for what he did in Texas, you know, for the assassination, that's how he became fast-tracked to become director of CIA in the 70s. But that's all conspiracy theory and hearsay. Just like I'm saying he crept around on Barbara Bush and got some strange pussy.
Well, you know, we'll get more into that next month. I would like to.
All right, hey, real quick, give me your 2-minute JFK. What happened in Texas that day? 2 minutes.
I'll give you a preview for next month.
All right. That's when we're going to do our next podcast, by the way, because we can't get our shit straight.
Hey, Hey, listen. Now, what was the question again?
Give me your 2-minute synopsis of JFK assassination.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's so complicated, man.
Dude, 9/11 is more complicated than JFK.
Listen. I'm telling you, man. There were like that when he was going. All I can tell you right now, to give you a little preview, all I can tell you is there was a shot before he even got hit.
Right? A misfire, I would say.
And then he got hit by the second one.
Yep.
No. I take that back. There were 2 shots before he even got hit.
Now keep in mind, Oswald got off 3 shots.
No. Listen. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
There were 2 shots before he even got hit. Okay. Then he got hit on the 3rd one. And then there were others. It was an ambush, man. It wasn't just Oswald.
Yeah.
It was an ambush.
I totally agree. It was a crossfire assassination. Shots coming from at least 3 different directions to make sure they got a hit.
Well, it was a triangle.
Yeah. They created a triangle around Kennedy to make sure someone got the kill shot to the head. And that's exactly what happened. Because they weren't going to take any chances and let Kennedy live. They're like, make sure you kill him. I don't care how many shots it takes. Make sure you kill him.
Oh my God! If they had a miss, oh my God! Robert Kennedy would have had heads rolling.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Robert Kennedy had a hand in it?
I'm saying if Robert Kennedy, if Kennedy had lived, Robert Kennedy would have had. He would have cleaned house.
Well, why didn't he do that even after they shot his brother? Why didn't he go after them?
No, he couldn't.
Because his life was in
danger. He didn't trust anybody. Who could he trust?
Because his life was in danger. If he said anything, they would have killed his ass.
And they
did. Poor Kennedys, man. All they try to do is change the world for the better. But the industrial war complex that existed to go to Vietnam, they're like, nope. If you're not gonna go to Vietnam, fuck you, you're dead.
Yeah.
And that's a shame.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. I'll definitely look forward to talking about that on the.
No. We're gonna do that next week, man. So be ready. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna throw out my conspiracies because I got a couple of them, and we're gonna get right into JFK next week.
All right.
Yeah, because no more vacations for you and me, man. We got to do this podcast shit every week.
Oh man, now with the election, oh my God.
Yo, real quick, Nats and Dodgers. Who you got?
I got Nats.
Yeah, I like the Nats too. Then it'll be Nats.
We got the Mets. The Mets tomorrow's a playoff game.
Yeah. But I'll be watching Nats Dodgers for sure.
All right. Well, there's a game on tonight, Baltimore and Toronto.
I don't care about that. Fuck them.
Hey, man, it's the local.
I don't care about Baltimore, man. I'll go to their games, but I don't care about Baltimore. I'm a Nats fan, dude.
I would love to see a 495 World Series.
That'd be awesome. Hell yeah, man. Don't you think the Major League Baseball would like to have that? Like to have the Subway Series, and then they have the East Coast, West Coast Series. Having a 495, the Beltway Series. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So read them on, man. We got Baltimore Ravens.
All right. I'll cheer for the Orioles.
Well, we got the Baltimore Ravens this week playing the Redskins.
Fuck the Ravens. Fuck the Redskins. I hate them both. Because they ruined my Sunday. Our local programming for the past 15 years is either you can watch the Redskins or the Ravens every Sunday. And I fucking hate that. Ravens, come on.
Okay.
I don't care where they're playing. It's going to be Ravens. Redskins can't match up with them.
I think they're in Baltimore.
Yeah. All right, man. I got to roll. I got to take my kid to baseball practice.
What?
Yeah, man. I got to roll.
The next Willie Mays is getting ready?
Yeah, next Willie Mays Hayes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, kid.
Hey, he had 3 at bats, 1 strikeout, 1 hit, and 1 ball, and he got all the way to third base. So he's doing it.
Oh man, that's great, man.
Hey man,
Keep me up with his progress.
I will. You need to come out. You got a game Saturday. Come out and watch him.
Oh man, it's gonna be a hurricane Saturday, man. What are you talking about?
I know, man. His game got washed out last weekend too, and both of us were bummed. Yeah. Anyways, if there's a game Saturday, I'll let you know. Alright. Yo, D. This is Q, my boy D, Quazemoto Show. Keep hitting us up. Hey, we're watching those likes. We keep getting more likes every week, right, D?
I love this time of year, man. Basketball, football, and baseball.
Yeah. Hit us up.
And hockey too. They're all playing.
Fuck hockey.
Later.
Alright. Quazemotoshow@gmail.com. Listen to us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that good shit. Peace.